RealLyfeStreetStarz, man. We got Coach T back in the building, man. First and foremost, the last time we sat down, you was able to go through the history of HP, man, Hamilton Park, and I ain't gonna lie, I learned a lot doing that interview myself, as far as just the history of that neighborhood and that area, and just everything that kind of went on. And first and foremost, thank you for that, knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for having us over here.
Not for real. And for those who haven't seen the interview, definitely go back and watch it and catch up on that. Then come back to this one, because this one we're on a new movement. Not a new movement, but again, a continued effort of what we're doing. Yeah, we're advancing a little bit. And you got some guys in here that, of course, that you want to bring to show first and foremost just the unity. And this is still, again, a North Dallas situation. And of course, it's probably gonna most likely reach beyond. But you got to start ground level, then go out. First and foremost, who do you have here? Well, first, before we get to who's here, for those that don't know, man, I want you to reintroduce yourself, and I want to tell them what it is that you do, and then we're going to go ahead and introduce everybody.
Tavor Watson, aka Coach T, man. I'm just here with the North, man, with the youth, just positivity, just promoting positivity with our youth, man. Trying to flip our image out here in the North. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the youth, we trying to get them in another role. We don't want them to be drug dealers, gang bangers. We want to have situations where people coming out of the North, six-figure cats. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Positive stuff.
There you go.
Businessmen, entrepreneurs, and things like that. So we trying to get them those type of resources that they need to get that way. There
you go. You got some guys here with you, man. You want to introduce anybody? And if y'all want to introduce yourselves, you could definitely do so. But go ahead and let us know who y'all are.
Yeah, well, man, this is my staff right here, North Dallas United. This is the staff. I'm gonna introduce Coach Pick right here. They don't have the microphone. This is Coach Pick, like my little bro, man. Knowing each other our whole lives. Jay, been knowing Jay about Jason. I've been knowing Jason maybe about 15 years. His son played on my first team that I ever coached. His son was on that team, man, and that's how we developed our relationship. Coach Ben right here, that's my partner from Hamilton Park. Also been knowing Ben for a long time as well. Now let these two, they have mics, they can introduce themselves.
Yo, man, Coach Dion, man, North Dallas, man.
Definitely.
Coach D.
Hey, you.
Coach D, man, he one of our new proteges.
Yeah, he come from that land.
We bringing him in, man. Like again, this is more than Hamilton Park that we doing. So this is United. So he's from what is it? What was the street?
Ferris all through North Dallas.
All Dallas.
All through there, man. Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm Michael Cooper. I'm the VP of the organization. Most people call me Coop or Coach Coop. I grew up on Forest and Ardelia, Cambridge Park, right by the Stop and Go, now it's a Get and Go and all of that.
All that.
And I've known T over like 25 years now. He's like my big bro.
There you go. Now, what I like to do, man, is can we have like a real conversation, man, as far as,
It's real life street stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
let's do it then.
Okay,
let's go and do that, man. First and foremost, I want your opinion as far as in the black community. Let's just stick with North Dallas, what we know. In order to solve a problem, you got to know what the problem is, man. What would you say is probably one or some of the main things that plague our community as far as the black community out here in these North Dallas streets?
I think it's lack of leadership, male leadership. I think that plays a big role in it, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why I've been blessed with a lot of resources that people have come to me. They seen what I've been doing, and they gave us these resources that we have. And it wasn't fair for me to just stay in Hamilton Park and just get us to children in Hamilton Park. So we need to get this leadership out and these resources for them all throughout North Dallas.
And is that coming from y'all having leadership, or is that just something you see there's a need for it? Or did y'all have, mentors or leaders that kind of catered y'all into kind of which way, how y'all are now?
We had, I can speak for everybody up here, except for Jay out here, because we all went to pretty much the same high school. Ben went to Hillcrest. But at the high schools that we went to, we get black all the time, bro. But he's still cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's still cool. Hey,
That's North Dallas.
That's North Dallas.
They still from that land.
You gotta give Park like that.
Nah, for real. It's a stretch. It's a stretch, man.
Big Too Cold, Ryan Gilbert, man. We love y'all boys, man. Chris Gilbert, we love y'all boys over there in Hillcrest too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? T Cash went to Cash Money too for a little minute. Shout out to all that, bro. But I know in Lake Highlands, man, we had all kind of leadership and mentors. You know, that's what make us want to do this, bro. Like our coaches were our mentors. We had a thing called Young Life where we had leadership in that was showing us, you know, positive stuff that we can do. You know, so that's why we want to do the same thing.
Now I ain't gonna lie, man. And we can talk about it. You know, I do feel like, you know, all of y'all are in the mentorship, you know, category as far as like coaching, sports, things like that nature. How many of y'all's young men that y'all mentor and coach and things like that have fathers in their lives, like dominant, that's there in the house?
We don't have too many, but I'll say maybe 85% of our organization is
single moms,
grandmas. So yeah, we really don't have. But that's what we try to step into that role.
Yeah,
a bit, man.
I mean, because honestly, that's kind of what role y'all play. You know, the male figure is gone. You know, a female really could do only so much with a young man. You know, until he gets to a certain level, and then somebody needs to step in and kind of guide him and have that conversation with him, because a woman doesn't know a man doesn't know a woman at the end of the day. And I do think that's one of the things that do, you know, I don't want to call it a plague of our community, because again, you know, you can't keep parents in the same household, but I do see that that's one of the things that, I don't know, is kind of maybe displayed, you know, like we see like movies like Boys in the Hood and stuff like that. Like it's kind of almost expected for a father to, you know, run, track star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really, if we could change that thinking, God damn it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut, but if we could change that thinking, I think we could get to a level of, okay, y'all role could be diminished a little bit, or you could be a supportive role compared to the hands-on coach. You know, I don't know what to do. I got this young girl I'm trying to talk to. I don't know what a condom is or some shit like that. And you got to be like, damn, I got to talk, you know, if your mama cool with me, you know. But again, that's one of the things I feel like, you know, from what I see, you know, could be better. Now, what programs are y'all doing as far as outside of even sports do y'all try to do to, you know, hold it down for the young men out here?
And we have we got a couple of different programs, man. Right now, what we have is Bobcat University. I posted it on my Facebook.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, you seen that? Yeah, I posted on my Facebook a month or so ago. Now with the Bobcat University, what that is even though we coaching youth sports, but if anybody in North Dallas, if you have a child and your child is serious about higher learning, or you serious about that for your child, higher learning, we have avenues to different private schools where we can get these kids in as of right now with the private school programs, summer schools, get them ready for to go to a private school. Not just one, we have like 2, 3 major private schools that come to us, you know, and that are trying to help out. So we had that opportunity. But you know what's funny? Is I put that out there, and I only had one response.
Damn.
Like I only had one response to somebody say, hey, you know what, I want to do that for my child.
Now, why do you think that is only one response when it's something that positive as a plan to the future?
I think, man, that a lot
perception.
Go ahead, speak on that, man, as far as...
It's private school, so one, you're dealing with socioeconomic differences. Rich kids normally go to private schools.
Right.
Rich people are normally white.
Yeah.
And now you're talking about sending your minority son who's already in a certain situation already where he's at to an even greater situation where he's a minority. I know I was always taught I couldn't be just good. I had to be the smartest, I had to be the strongest or whatever it was just because I was black, because being good wasn't just good enough. Right. And so there's a fear that comes with those expectations and what you're putting your son into. I think that's why you don't get those responses. Now, you may get somebody behind the scenes that may say something and really show an interest, but it takes the kids that we have in some of these private school programs now that are gonna sell it to their friends, sell it to their compadres and their teammates and things like that.
On another note, though, those are all great, but I think on another note, man, is a lot of people that they're gonna gravitate towards negative stuff.
Facts.
So when you post this positive, right? This is some positive, bro. This is for everybody.
Nah, for real.
Now, if I would have said something about a sports program or like playing sports or parties or something like that, everybody gonna jump on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We talking about education. A lot of times it's not cool to be smart.
Facts.
It's not cool to do that. So people don't jump on that. You got someone to pick.
And that's what.
Yeah.
Bring it back around.
That's what we on. You know what I'm saying? Like changing the perception of the young black male. Like I was a young black male, like stayed in trouble, didn't really have no adult male to look at, right? So as a black man, you're gonna identify with what you can see, right? So
well, let's find out why
they see we see the drug dealers, we see the ball players. We think that that's attainable, right? So college preparatory, we don't know that we can achieve that. We got a guy here that works with us, Dr. Harold Kamara, big part of this, right? He's a doctor, right? Hodge, he wasn't able to make it. He got a master's degree. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Right? Like that's part of what we are. We trying to show the kids that you can be this or you can be that. You don't have to trap yourself inside of this box, right? A negativity. Like the world is bigger than Forrest and Adelia, Skidman and Kingsley, Adelia and Kingsley, Adelia and Forrest Lane, AWOL, Abrams. The world is bigger than that. You feel me? It's bigger than Park Lane. It's bigger than Fair Oaks. Like think big, dream big, right? And then we using sports as a way, as an outlet to that, right?
Yeah.
Sports is the tool for you to use your mind to do something greater, right? And reach one, teach one, right?
Yeah.
You do it, bring back.
Do you think it's because, young people in our community, they more so, like you said, you've seen the drug dealers and the ball players and the millions, that the young people in our community do want more instant gratification, that maybe a long-term college plan might be too long?
Yeah.
Well, but that's what we're here for. That's why we getting a hold of them right now and telling them that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, bro, that you got to teach them kids that that's attainable, but what's the risk to that?
Yeah.
That long-term goal, it's penitentiary or death, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the two. You don't know too many drug dealers that got out and made it out, and are still out doing their thing, didn't have enemies and stuff like that, bro. So what we do is, along with that Bobcat University, we also have another program that we're starting back up in May. And we want to shout out my boy Keith Talib. He's part of the organization as well. So he has a motivation foundation. So what we also do, or we're gonna start in May, we did a couple years ago. We're gonna once a month we're gonna have somebody come down and speak to the kids. Somebody not a football player, not a basketball player, but doctors, lawyers, engineers. It'll come down and talk to our older boys and tell them how to obtain this, and when we're gonna get real with them, like you hear, like with RealLyfeStreetStarz, like we gonna get real with them. How much do you make, doctor? You make 6 figures?
Yeah.
How can a young man such as these obtain that goal? What do they need to do? You're an engineer, what do they need to do? What do they need to study on? What do they need to focus on? And we'll have them come down and do that.
We had a Dr. Rose, come through here. He's a certified doctor, but dripped up like a rapper.
Right.
And it's like, of course, he does rap too, but he's able to attain that due to his, doctorship, as far as being a dentist. And I'm like, if kids saw that, they'd be like, oh, like, what do? You rap? I'm like, no, I'm a dentist.
Right.
And you still yourself, you go to work like that? Like, yeah. And I got, females still love it and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh.
If you remember on my last interview, bro, when I said I put on the ties, I wear that, like, I let the kids see me like that because they think I'm cool. So if they see Coach T in the tie, they think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We on that type of stuff. Like you said, we have in our ward, we have Dr. Harold Kamara. He's a doctor. He's a dentist.
Has his own practice.
Yeah. And he was a big reason as to why we could have some of these plugs into the private schools as well, because he's giving back. We have, like you said, Coach Hodge has a master's. We have a lot of people in our program that are educated, and we just trying to give back and let them know that, hey, you can do the same thing or even better. We want everybody to come to our organization to have a chance at being more than what's out here in North Dallas.
I think with the music and the like kid can go out of high school. Everybody, that's not everybody that make it out of high school to the NBA. The numbers just don't add up, right? So with the our kids don't understand the work that it takes. You got to put in to get there, right? They don't know that, and you identify with what you can touch, right? What you have access to, the knowledge you have access to, right? So that's what we like being able to show them that, hey, you can get this, but it's work involved with this. That's the easy way. That's low hanging fruit. That, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't put words together like that. Everybody can't dunk a basketball. Some people just naturally fast, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we use football to teach accountability. That you need a team. Like y'all heard, RealLyfeStreetStarz, right? It take teamwork to make the dream work, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's 20 niggas behind the camera.
You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we trying to teach the kids. That
I got a team.
It don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
That point right there, bro. That's why I wanted to bring. Like we couldn't get everybody. Everybody didn't get mad. We couldn't. It's a lot more of us that heard. I don't want to start naming because I might forget somebody. But that's why. But that's why I wanted to bring them in, because the people like, man, Coach T. But a lot of times, man, when anything I say or do, man, I guarantee I done ran it by most of these people already. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's just be like. They be like, well, Coach T, but nah, man, I'm hollering at these people.
Yeah, it ain't just me. It ain't just me.
So that's why, like something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's the view, that viewpoint that he took. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, that's real pick. Yeah. And then we'll go that way with it. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you, this is North Dallas United, man. North Dallas, a lot of people didn't know what North Dallas was. A lot of people didn't know what it was or how it was or where, what's going on in it. Then you had a young cat named MO3, man, that came through and really turned this section up, man. Just really made it to where, the world kind of looked in on North Dallas.
We ever had. If we talking music.
We're talking died a legend in the making, because he was doing legendary stuff as he was here. The music that he makes kind of would counter the message you guys are on.
No.
What would you say to, like, because he had a lot of fans, legions of fans, that lived and breathed what he said and was on that.
Right.
And that's the kind of message that you guys kind of seem to be like, man, there's another way than stepping and pissing and tripping and yipping.
Let me show you how to counter that, right? And what I do want to do is recognize Mo3, bro, because he, at the end of the day, he was an artist, right? Definitely. And he put on for North Dallas. Definitely, most definitely. Right? So, like you said, a lot of people, people knew what North was, but he took it to another level. So, and we still gotta honor him in that aspect of being an artist. Yeah. Cause now I'm not saying everything that he said was true. Everything that he did was real. I put the same like I do with a Tupac. I'm not saying everything Pac said was real, but he still was one of the best artists, rappers that we ever seen, right? So we still want to honor him on that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, when you teach your kids and we teach them the truth, that when you speak about certain things and you do certain things will come back on you like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in that life. You don't want to do what Mo3 did though, but
at least know the consequences.
The consequences.
If you're aware of the consequences, I can't tell them nothing.
Show me that jersey.
Every action gonna have a reaction. That's the consequence, whether bad or good. And that's what we tell these kids. Whatever decision you make, there's gonna be a consequence.
It come with it.
If we run the play your way and you choose to hold on that play and we score a touchdown, that consequence is that yellow flag on the ground. Yeah. We lose 6 points and we got to back up 10 yards because you was holding. Not just you, the whole team. Right. So we got to be responsible. And those consequences could.
Translation of life. Boom. If you rocking and rolling like that, you feel me? And that's the energy you give off. That's the energy come back. You feel me? Yeah. God rest his soul. Hardest rapper I ever heard from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I never personally met the man. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seemed like a good dude. You feel me? Most definitely.
Most definitely.
But genuine heart. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't speak on none of that. But when you rocking and rolling like that, that's how it happened.
Can you speak on his fans though? Again, the youth.
Yeah, I mean, like
he made
it's choices. That's a movement, right? That's the choice you choose to go. Some kids gonna go their way, right? You can't save everybody, right? Yeah, but if you can save one, hey, right? If we can save one, we good, right? Because he gonna try to save one, right? And we done. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we done what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we gave back the best way we could, right?
We can use Mo.
And that's plugging the gaps too.
But we can use Mo. We can use his life
as an example.
Yeah, you know, because it has to be an example, because we can tell you, like, hey, yeah, he went hard. Like he got some songs that, man, he just went so hard. Again, I go back to a pop. Yeah. But when you speaking that, y'all remember where you're gonna put yourself, because you're gonna put yourself there in that type of situation. We don't want you to be in that situation, but we still want to big up him as far as not all his songs were the negative songs.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Not all of those. So he did have some other songs, but we do have what we do, because we unite in the North, and we got a legend series that we're gonna do for our youth league, right? So anybody that came through is different. You know, that we want people to live on. This is our first uniform right here.
There you go.
That we gonna rock out.
Face it towards the camera. Face it a little. Yeah, there you go. So
can you get it? So this is our chrome joint. You know what I'm saying? They had United on here. You know what I'm saying? But right here we got the LL3. Yeah. We long live 3 around here. It's North Dallas, man. He put North Dallas on. And nobody put North Dallas on in that way. I'm not saying he the biggest thing that came out of North Dallas, because there's some millionaires that have come out of North Dallas that do that. But repping North Dallas.
Yeah, that music.
Hey, he did that with the music.
I can remember growing up, like gangster grills, DJ Drummer was a big thing, right? You couldn't, if you was a rapper, you couldn't just pay, right, to get a gangster grills, because you was a rapper and had some money, right? So if a nigga if a man had a gangster grills, right, you was that guy, right? Facts. That man had 2. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, Drummer was the guy. You feel me?
They let you know. They let you know.
That man had 2. So hardest, I'm saying it. I stand on it. Yeah. Hardest rapper artist out of the northern sector, represent the northern sector. Say what you want, discredit, whatever they did to him. You know what I'm saying? He was hard, man. Like rapping. You know what I'm saying? But the message that ain't the message that we giving off. You know what I'm saying? We on. And
did you want to say anything? You want to touch on it?
I mean, when he talk about uniting the North, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? And me growing up, you know what I'm saying, Forest Lane, you know, Whitehurst, whatever that side, we bumped head with the Hamilton Park side, so, you know, it's a stigma out there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need to get clear as far as the Hamilton Park, North Dallas. Everything is one, you know what I mean? Everything is North Dallas. Hamilton Park got history. I bumped head with a lot of Hamilton Park dudes.
So if somebody from that area goes to HP, can they, hey man, I know, can they say a name that they know to be like, hey, chill out, I know what's the name.
Nah, we ain't
probably y'all can drive through, goddamn it, stop you. Y'all gotta wire you windows up.
Listen, when I tell you, like, hey, I was on here speaking last time, man, my hood is my hood.
Yeah,
right?
man.
But we not on that. We not on the same thing that we've been on, man. And and I want to think that a lot of that has to do with what we've been doing, that positive stuff, man. Because like I talk to people, I'm talking to people in my hood, and I'm like, say, man, it's hard for me to get this because I got parents that don't want to come out here.
Yeah, not for
So if you know, we were the Hamilton Park Bobcats, right?
Yeah.
We switched it to the North Dallas United Bobcats.
Like it.
And the reason is why, because we still had people like that, bro, that they be like, where y'all practice at? Hamilton Park? Oh man, they didn't want to come out there, but it's not like that no more, bro. You know, the reason we doing this, bro, is because look, you build bonds in sports. Like this bond that we have right here, that most of us have, it was football bonds when we were younger, right? I'm still cool with the same cats that I was cool when I played youth football.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to do no harm to them.
There you go.
Now, we got the same kids from Hamilton Park, Forest Lane, Park Lane, Skillman. We got all these kids playing sports together, building these bonds. There's no way they're going to have that. We're going to have that same violence that we had. Like he said, he was bumping heads with Hamilton Park. When I was younger, it was us in Spring Valley, us in Stony Brook. Yeah. But we wasn't playing, but we wasn't playing ball together like that though.
Nope.
And we wasn't on the, and we didn't have, we had some great coaches, but it's trust me, it's never have been a youth organization that you're gonna see put on for North Dallas and give the resources that North Dallas United finna give. Man, we have so much stuff that's in the works, that's in the making. Again, Keeb is with us now, so we got a training facility in D1 where we can go out and get all kind of. Man, trust me, it's finna go down for the youth with us, man. That's
coming, man. What advice can you give to community leaders or coaches in other hoods, your Oak Cliff, your South Dallas, Fort Worth? What advice could y'all give them to try to, do something like this to lead their youth in a positive direction?
I don't know, man. I really can't speak on how to lead their youth. Now, really, the reason why is because I'm not from over in them parts, so I don't know what's going on over there. But I'm in North Dallas every day.
I can make it simple.
I drive up and down there.
He's right. Just different relationships, different interaction. My only advice to anyone when it comes to being a mentor, working with the youth in whatever capacity, if you're not doing it for them kids,
right?
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do it for free. It's good to get paid for it.
It's one of those things
you gotta want
that you would do for free. Like you're doing it because you truly want to. Like T said, we all connected by this game of football.
They don't get no money.
Yeah, we don't.
No. Hey, speak on it.
Yeah. So like,
we don't get no money. We don't get.
We
paid.
give more money to the org than we get.
Right. Taking out of your own pockets to make sure it happens.
But we want to because majority of the gentlemen up here and the coaches in our organization, we all grew up in single parent homes. We're seeing our mom work hard to make sure we had this or that. Some of our situations may have been a little different.
Let me speak on one other thing with that real quick, Pete. Like how you say, and this is just a testament to what we've been doing, right? A lot of times, we were coming out of our pocket so much. Like, bro, it's been to the time, I almost was divorced, bro, because I'm spending this money and coming out here.
Trust me, I know.
But based off of what we've been doing, bro, and the positive stuff that we've been doing, the right people are seeing it.
Yeah.
So now we'll have somebody come through and say, hey, Coach T, here's $1,000. We want to donate that. We want to donate. So we're able to raise money now as opposed to when we weren't. So say, for instance, I don't think I ever tell I ever say, hey, we're going to let you play for free. I don't think I ever do that because that's not gonna hold anybody accountable. And then the money that people do give us, we want to make sure it's going right. So we don't want to buy this and then y'all not dedicated to it. So I don't think I ever say that you will play for free. But our prices are low as far as when you come and play with us, your child gonna get, say for instance, the most you might pay is $165.
There you go.
But you're gonna have the best. You're gonna have a helmet, shoulder pads. You're gonna have backpacks, some fresh jerseys, at least 3 jerseys that come out. Everything you're gonna look, and the reason why I like to do that is because I like to be fresh. I like to be clean. You're gonna play how you look. And like again, when we was in high school, we played like we went to Lake Highlands.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And we went to Lake Highlands, and we was always fresh when we came out. But that's a chrome jersey.
And I'm pointing at this because each jersey every year is personalized.
Yeah.
Most organizations will recycle those uniforms.
Exactly. You get that number.
You play with us, you're getting 2 new joints every year.
You taking that home with you.
Personalized.
Yeah, it's personal.
If you play with me, if you play with us before, bro, you got maybe like how many jerseys your son had, bro? At least 9 jerseys.
It ain't about the money, man. It's about the message. Like all of us, everybody up here, sacrifice something at some point. You feel me? To go in our pocket, because people donate. But unfortunately, sometimes that ain't enough, right? Yeah. Love this shit though, right? Don't miss. You feel me? Started with him though, right? And I see my brother breaking his back, you know what I'm saying? To do something, we all pitch in. You greater together. That's what we that's the message we trying to give out. That we greater together than you know what I'm saying? Apart, right? We stronger together. Right. North Dallas United.
And with that being said, man, there's a lot for what y'all doing. There's a lot of people watching that would love to probably help, probably donate, probably assist with your situation. Cash from North Dallas, cash from all over the world, because a lot of people stimmies hit and they just blowing it at the whatever.
Man, they got
let it go to some positive. Y'all have something where people could donate or send something to us? Y'all have anything y'all can throw out there?
We got the we do a GoFundMe.
Yes, can you give out a GoFundMe where they can start with $1 or something, man?
It's a
we
dollar
can see. Yeah, we can
something.
see where it goes. 50 cents. Damn, do GoFundMe let you do 50?
If everybody that watch this send $5 to $10,
You'll have $30.
at least.
But look,
$36.
we got it.
Nah, but go ahead now, seriously, because there are people that has
got it, too.
abundance of funds right now, and they want to help the cause because they're at home and they're not able to. They want to help with causes like this, and we want to make sure that we get the word out to make sure they're able to
Yeah,
help.
let me get that GoFundMe. I'm gonna get the GoFundMe. We got a Cash App.
Yeah, throw it all out there. However they can get it to you, man. It's gonna go in the right place, man. Trust me. We know these guys. Y'all gonna see the fruits of y'all labor for real. Y'all gonna see these boys, these young men happy. Yeah, come watch the game. I mean, there's so much we gonna do all summer long.
I'm finna pull it up now.
Oh, the Cash App is the $TEVARWATSON. That's the Cash App. My VP is bringing up the.
Say your Cash App again.
Oh, the Cash App again is $T is in Tom, E is in Eddie, V is in Victor, A is in Apple, R is in Robert, Watson, WATSON.
There you go.
And while he doing that, while he looking up that GoFundMe, man, I want to go to one more thing on this Legend series, man. This youth stuff. Man, I don't know if y'all knew who Ty Jordan was, man, but Ty Jordan played youth sports out here.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah.
And some years ago, he played for the Rams out here. I think he played for the other Dogs team out there also, man. But I'm talking about a talent beyond this world, man. Man was a freshman at Utah this year. I'm talking about a true freshman. Balling. Freshman of the year?
Yeah, he was freshman.
Freshman of the year, balling. He lost his life suddenly, man. You know, and we want to use his life as a lesson too, and remember him as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see it right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. This not we're not gonna chrome this one out. You know what I'm saying? That chrome costs some money.
LLTJ,
Well, if y'all gonna donate everything, to be chrome.
Nah, for real. Put these kids in chrome and they gonna love it, man. But that's LLTJ right there.
Yeah, right there. That's the long
live, for real.
Man, and I reached out and I reached out to you know, his family too, man, before I even put this out there, because you know I wanted to make sure that they knew we were gonna put this on our uniforms. And this is his number that he wore right here too. So the 22.
There you
so
go.
man, it's not about us, man. It's about we want to uplift. And he was putting North Dallas on too, man.
Yeah, he was out here, playing, and
way.
and this is the Legend series, you know,
The
as far
Legend
as
series, we're gonna have one more. We're gonna have one more uniform this maybe two more uniforms this year, but this is gonna be our Legend series, and we're gonna go with a legend. We're gonna go with at least one Legend series, one Legend jersey going forward, since we North Dallas United going forward, because there's always somebody that's getting overlooked that needs to be mentioned, that we're gonna make sure we shout out to, man.
That's real. All right, did you find
Yes.
Go ahead, give it to him.
So GoFundMe, GoFund.me/01B03095. That again is GoFundMe, GoFund.me/01B03095. Also, if you go into the search and put in Tavar Watson, it'll pull up 2021 HP Bobcats.
There you
As
go.
I was just
You'll find that
looking at
information there, correct? You'll find that information there?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Man, it's definitely a blessing, man, for what y'all are doing, man. You know, this platform that we're on, you know, we want to use it for multifaceted things, man. And, you know, conversations like this need to be had because it's all about the youth, man. I mean,
it's
you know,
all about the
it's
youth,
the
man.
Generation X or next, whatever that generation's called, they kind of take us into the forefront of Bitcoin and where money ain't gonna be around no more. And, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it takes things like this to keep them grounded, to keep them out them streets, to keep them level-headed. And they need to be able to find y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get to y'all, do what they need to do.
No doubt. People always complaining about this generation fucked off and this generation this and this generation that. But at the end of the day, look in the mirror and say what did you do to change?
Right, don't write them off.
You feel me? What you do to change it? If you ain't do nothing to change it or put your foot down to help it, then don't complain about it. You feel me? It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You might be part of the problem.
Now, that's what we're here to change it, bro. Look, hey, y'all seen us out there with
the give back,
with the give back. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do, man. Like we partnering with. Shout out to my boy C-Fat.
Shout out C-Fat for real,
man. We partnered up with that, and me and C-Fat talked about this. Like, okay, that was a give back close to your neighborhood, right? So next year, let's do this. Everybody come together again, and we go to Hamilton Park and do it at Hamilton Park. Then after that, we're gonna go, next year we're gonna go to Skillman. We're gonna do it at Skillman, and then we just uniting the North, bro. The North is not like any other neighborhoods and things like, cause we small. We smaller than anybody else. We can't afford to be divided up like that.
Facts.
But if we all together, eventually, bro, our goal is to have all of the youth in the North area under this umbrella.
Oh, there you go.
And then that's gonna transcend from all the stuff that we see now.
Go away.
That's gonna be gone. We're gonna be like our own little Highland Parks and stuff like that with us though.
Yeah,
You know
there you go.
With us,
Reach
like
one,
that.
teach one, man.
There you go.
Shit.
That's how we gotta
Reach one,
do it,
teach
man.
one.
And we got the resources to do it now. It's not, bro, it's not just I'm here with Hamilton Park. Bro, we got the resources now to go all throughout.
He the only one from Hamilton Park.
Yeah, see, that just lets you know.
Talk about
it.
United, that lets you know it's united.
Ain't nobody else on this couch from Hamilton Park but him.
Nah, for real, united. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
And we bringing that now, man. So now we can just. But it's so much other stuff coming, man. I just got out the phone. We gonna do a North Dallas Family Day, man. We bringing everybody up. The family day gonna come out.
Make sure you include us, man. You know, we out here too. So definitely anything that we could do to kind of just shed light to this situation, we want to make sure we put our helping hand in and do what we got to do and play our part, man. For those that want to follow y'all, how can they get at whoever the move, whatever? Tell them.
If you on Facebook, man, you can follow me on Facebook, Tevar Watson. That's TEVAR Watson. Then we got the North Dallas United Bobcats. Put that in the search in Facebook. We there. Y'all want to give out y'all pages?
Yeah, anybody want? If you don't have none, at least go ahead and get some shout. Go ahead and cause they might be watching. Go ahead and shout out some of y'all youth, some of the you know, either people that's messing with y'all or just whoever any shout outs y'all want to give.
What that's messing with our youth, man?
Just whoever, just give us some shout outs.
Man, let me. I want to shout out Dr. Harold Kamara again. He like I said, Harold is
he knows nothing about football, but he's a great dentist.
He's a matter of fact, he just did my son. My son just got braces today.
That's dope, man.
He did that. Coach Donovan, man. Coach K, want to shout out them again. Yeah, Coach Donovan is the pastor. You know, he works with.
How far he drive to practice, Coach?
Coach Donovan drives. He drives 45 minutes to practice. You
At
know
least.
Because he's
Practice.
He's in the HEB.
Practice. We talking practice.
Practice.
My boy Hodge went to school, got a degree. Shit, I don't know what he do, but he got a company car out there.
There you go. Whatever he do, they gave him a car. They gave him a car.
He doing it the right way.
That's real.
Man, matter of fact, straight up. Man, matter of fact, I just had a judge hit me up, man. I forgot his name in my inbox.
Judge Mark Merrill.
Yeah, that's what he hit me up.
You know how I know that?
How you know that?
I just had him here yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And I only reached out to him because he hit you up. So that's how it works. That's how it works. So we gonna do it like that. North Dallas United. Y'all are real life street stars. Y'all are the definition of real life street stars, man. We salute y'all.
Yeah.
We salute the movement, man. Come back and touch back base with us. Y'all go reach out to their Cash App. Y'all reach out to their GoFundMe. They gonna put these kids in better suits and have bigger dreams, man. We planning a lot, man. Y'all touch in. Y'all tap in.
United, baby.
Hey.
Say, hold man. Hey.
Oh, what?
Man, I just wanted to say one thing, man. Hey, I just got with this guy, man, this year, man. Hey, it needs to be put out there what this cat been doing, man. You know what I mean? Like, going up in North Dallas, I mean, you'll hear about it, but to actually be able to see it, bro, we just had a family lose everything in a fire.
Yeah.
That got to be brung up because that's real life. Like, a family at a call of a quick call. Yeah. I'm talking about the whole order looked out, and you know, you would never even know that they went through that.
There you go. You know what I mean? With that being said,
business,
tap in with these guys. Go to the website, pull them up because these are guys that you can reach out to. These are guys you can reach out to, and we definitely want to stand by that. So, y'all heard it here, man. Real life street stars, man. We salute.
Already.